So we're going to talk about evaluate, which means to find or determine the value of. So we're going to do some evaluations here. So example 1, if we're looking at 3 squared, well, the evaluation of that is just 9. If we're looking at, so we'll call that like part B, 4 squared plus 5, well, 4 squared, that's 4 times 4, is 16, plus 5 will get us 21. If we look at negative 5 times 12 plus 6 minus 7, we are following our PEMDAS. So remember, that's multiplication and division from left to right. So negative 5 times 12 would be negative 60. And then we still have our plus 6 minus 7. Now we're going to add and subtract from left to right. So negative 60 plus 6 will get us negative 54. Minus 7 equals negative 61. And you can just put that in a calculator at that point. All right, let's look at the next one. If we have 3 times 5 minus 7 to the 4th power, well, we have to take care of our grouping first. So 5 minus 7 is negative 2. Now we're going to take care of our exponent. Well, negative 2 to the 4th power is 16. And then 3 times 16 will get us 48. And then if we have negative 3 squared plus 2 to the 3rd, the difference here is there are no parentheses here. So it is, the 3 is the only thing being squared, not the negative. If there were parentheses around the 3, or the negative 3, then it would be the whole thing. But it is 3 squared with the negative sign in front. So 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9, and we keep the negative. And 2 to the 3rd is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, which will get us negative 1. All right, let's look at example 2. We are going to evaluate each expression when x is equal to 9 and y equals negative 2. So for the first one, we're looking at 9x minus 6y. So what we're going to do is plug in the value of x and the value of y. So we have 9 times 9 minus 6 times negative 2. Well, 9 times 9 is 81, and negative 6 times negative 2 is going to be positive 12. So this will get us 93 for our answer. Part B, we have 4x minus 10y. Well, we're still using the same values, so we'll have 4 times 9 minus 10 times negative 2. 4 times 9 will get us 36, and negative 10 times negative 2 will get us positive 20, which will get us 56. Let's look at another one using the same values of x and y. So we have negative 3y squared. Well, we don't have x in here at all, so we're still just going to use y, but we won't use the x. So negative 3 times y, which is negative 2 squared. Now, that negative 2 is being squared, so it's negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. So negative 3 times positive 4 will get us negative 12. All right. Let's look at example 3. So example 3, we want to, we're going to evaluate for y. So we're going to evaluate y is equal to 4x plus 15. We want to find the value of y when x equals 10. So we're looking for the value of y. We're going to evaluate it with x equal to 10. So y is equal to 4 times 10 plus 15. So y is equal to 40, because 4 times 10 is 40, plus 15, which will equal 55. All right, let's look at example 4. Example 4 is similar to example 3. We have y is equal to negative 6.04 x plus 23.95 for x is equal to 9. So we are evaluating it. We're finding the value of y, once again, for our x equals 9. So y is equal to negative 6.04 times 9 plus 23.95. So this will be negative 54.36 plus 23.95, which will equal negative 30.41. That will be our value of y. All right, let's look at example 5. We want to evaluate A is equal to LW. So this is a formula. Area equals length times width. And we are looking for L equal to 3 and W equals 6. So that means A is equal to L, which is 3, times W, which is 6, which will equal 18. We could do B for L equals 7 and W equals 9. So A is equal to 7 times 9, which will be 63. So we're just taking a formula and we're plugging in the values. All right, let's look at example 6. If we look at V equals L times W times H, which is volume equals length times width times height, for L equal to 2, W equals 6, and H equals 9. That means we're plugging in these values, so it'll be 2 times 6 times 9, which will get us 108. So what we're doing here is seeing how we can evaluate formulas given values that are provided to us. Example 7. A is equal to P plus PRT. And part A will be 4, P equals 1700, R is equal to 0.025, and T is equal to 6. So that means A is equal to P, which is 1700, plus 1700 times 0.025, and you can put the 0 out front or not, doesn't matter, times T, which is 6. So notice we have 1700 placed in there twice because P is twice in the formula. Now, you have to follow PEMDAS. You have to multiply this before you can add it. Do not add these first. Remember, it's multiplication and division before addition and subtraction. So this will be 1700 plus 1700 times 0.025 times 6 will get us 255 in our calculator. Therefore, our total is 1955. All right, we're going to use the same formula, and we're going to do part B. And this is for P is equal to 1250, R is equal to 0.05, and T is equal to 7. So A equals 1250 plus 1250 times is 0.05 times 7. So 1250 plus, this equals 437.50. So together, that will equal 1,687.50, or 0.50.